Good Monday morning to everybody. Uh, Been a crazy week. It's going to be a crazier week this week, I'll warn you, because we're doing a lot of remodeling, and so my home, well, I call it my home office, my desk with my computer stuff is going to be moved. So it's going to be uh, a crazy week. Anyway, didn't make a video because didn't have much last week. I only had a couple of return senders, so I just decided to add them all in today. So without further ado, we got mostly TTMs and one fin pack. So first I had Shirley Chase, and I believe she was a wasp, which is the women air. Can't remember the initials before. Get open here. Yes, she was a part of that women faring planes. So she came back with a now returnable. The other one, Edgar Mack, Cleveland Brown, I believe. There's Edgar. Then it was Saturday. I got these Saturday, I believe. It was a Chicago day. Got two of my Bulls and one of my Bears back. First one taking 47 days. Mr. Dave Corzine signed two for me. There's the backs. So thank you, Mr. Corzine. Funny story about him. I thought I saw him in a hospital one time. Maybe shortly after he retired. I was going down the elevator. I was visiting a friend in the hospital, a relative, and I could have swore it was him. I mean, it's a tall guy, looked like him, and I thought he lived in my area at the time, but, stupid me, didn't ask or anything. I just went, oh, I think that's Dave Corzine. I was quiet about it. Anyway, got his autograph now, so I'm good. Another 47 day. I think swear post office kept these and said, hey, let's deliver on the same day. Corey Blunt of the Bulls. It's hard to see. He's signed right there. It's really hard to see on that card. I was hoping he signed the back. And then I get a regular and a gold edition. You see his name in gold on that one. So there's the backs of the regular and gold. And there's the backs of the other one. So thank you, Mr. Blunt. I sent out, as I had a whole bunch of old Bulls and Bears cards, I sent them out one day, or a couple days rather, and they're starting to come back. This one, 31 days. Came back from, looks like Burbs of Chicago. Mr. Bob Parsons, before Kevin Butler, very famous, or somewhat famous, Chicago kicker. A long career with the Bears. If you look at that one, look at that. Bears. So thank you, Mr. Parsons. I did have him. I had him on a newspaper he used to produce, and he made a visit. My mom used to work at Children's Memorial Hospital, and him and a couple of players came and met the kids, and then they signed some autographs for the staff, and my mom got on his newspaper. So it was pretty cool. Long-term one, coming back from Hartford, Connecticut. This one took 255 days. And I'll show you a less famous one first. It's that gentleman. And he is Franklin Jella. Now, a lot of people, you may not know the name, especially younger collectors, but he was very first, well, not first, but very popular Dracula. He played Dracula in the 1970s, I believe, and was the first Dracula movie made after the Bela Lugosi Dracula movies. So, thank you, Mr. Langella. He's getting up there in age too, so I was glad to get him. Uh, Next, I got a fan pack. Came via the mail in a big envelope. I didn't say the envelope, I threw it away already. Got 2 thank you cards from Subaru. And got a sticker sheet. Look at all Subaru brands and names. And then they're all die cuts, so they're individual stickers. They come out. So, also got their race team up there. Alright. And last but not least, got this Subaru. Hold it up right. Key ring. Look at that. Look at that. Nice one. Feels like leather. Oh yeah, snaps. So put that in the belt and keep your keys. So thank you, Subaru. That's interesting key ring. I've never gotten one like that before in a fan pack. And last but not least, from email request, Mr. Al Roker. I think this is the second time getting him. Didn't realize again, because I don't normally request 2 or 3 unless I have different cards I'm sending or different pictures. But the email requests, since I don't keep track of them, I trust my memory, which is a bad thing. And I thought I didn't get him. I thought, well, hey, cool, because Al Roker's address, I'll have to get him. Then when it came in, it probably took about 2-3 weeks to get here. When it came in, I opened up the envelope, pulled it out, went, oh, I've seen this one before. I got him before. So, sorry. I don't want to be one of those because I saw over the weekend there was 2 TTMers that stopped. One, I don't remember the first one, but the second one, Angela Lansbury. You've probably seen me get hurt multiple times on different things. I always send one per request and send them in separate envelopes so that, but I don't get the same one over and over and over. Some people do. And let me get my bandwagon here. If you've enjoyed the video, thank you. You can tune out now, but I just gotta get on my bandwagon and talk a little. I like making these videos because I can talk and give my opinions, and I hope you all agree with me. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. But as far as TTMs go, it's something extra the athlete or the star does. I see a lot of people post, well, they're supposed to sign autographs. They're famous. It's part of the job. Blah blah blah. In fact, this morning I saw a lot of people complaining about Major League Baseball, the spring training. Almost no team is doing autographs. Very few returns. Some have gotten returns from Twins players, in case you haven't seen it. But almost all the others are return sender. Braves automatically. Well, they've always been return sender. Reds are return sender. I forget who else. But anyway, and that's because Major League Baseball's prohibiting them. The in person is Major League Baseball. They don't want to take a chance on spreading the COVID, so they've banned all autograph signing. And or actually, someone said this. I don't know if it's true. They're fining the players if they sign autographs in person. So, but anyway, back to my original rant. Sorry, rants. Got multiple rants. What was I ranting about? Oh, multiples. Anyway, the post I can't stand seeing, which some people comment negatively on, and some people go after the poster, which I don't agree with, but I also can't stand them, is the ones that post multiples of the same card. And they're like, oh, I got, Joe Blow to sign 50 cards, and here they are. And some of them even put in the same post, if you want one, they're $3 a piece. So that's like, okay, well, now he signed for you, and now you're selling them? That's, I have to admit, my collection is pretty big, and I do sell some extras. I'll admit. But I do not mail to them to get stuff to sell. I don't mail multiples and multiples of the same card. Now you might see like you just saw Corey Blount, two of the same. They're basically the same. One's the gold edition with the gold name, one's regular. That I'll do. But I do some of the older players you'll see as I get them in. I do have them sign multiple cards, but they're up to 3, maybe 4 on the multiple cards. Never have I gone over 4. The multiples I use for trading. I give to people. If some of you may watch the TTM Troy on YouTube also. I've sent him cards. Sent him Mark Grace one time. So I send off different things, but I don't do multiples to sell. I don't send 4 to a player or 4 to a star, 4 different designs, and then say, oh gee, if I get these back, these 2 I'm keeping, these 2 I'm selling. No, don't do that. In fact, I strike that. Because I know me, it'll take me a couple weeks to do something. I started doing something, but it'll take me a couple weeks to do it, so I don't want to say it now and then they'll be like, you said you were doing this, and I haven't seen it. But anyway, sorry. Early morning rant, so we should retile these videos. Anyway, multiples, no good, especially to sell. The players, I can't blame them for getting upset, and when they get an envelope full of cards, and then the request letters. That's another thing. When you see people multiples, you should hear why they sent them, but they don't. They put I've seen some people post their request letter because the athlete signed it. It's an index card. It says, "Hi, please sign these. Fred." That's it. Take some time. Write a letter. If you can't write, and I think I've said before, I can't. I can write, but I've had very hard time because I had a stroke. But I type them. Say something about the player or the star. Say what role you saw them in. I ask my 4 questions, because I like the answers I get. But people don't do that. They just put, please sign these. Done. And, then they'll say in the groups, well, I handwrite my letters. That's not a letter. That's a request. Sorry. You're in 2-for-1 rant today. So anyway, but then again, there's the opposite side, which I see also on the groups, is the people who write 1, 2, 3 page letters to the athlete. And to be honest, the star athlete, to be honest, 9 out of 10 times, 8 out of 10 times, the athlete or star does not read those letters. The celebrity doesn't read those letters because they're too long. Let's be honest. I keep mine about half to 3/4 pages with extra spacing on the computer. So, it doesn't look like, I can't stand how short some of them look, but then it's also not too long. And, I space out the questions at the bottom, give them room to write so that they don't find some piece of paper or write somewhere else. So, anyway, my rant, my opinions, Opinions in the video are mine and mine alone. So if you agree with me, great. If you don't, I understand. Uh, Let me know some of your opinions on this stuff. Let me know what's your pet peeve. Maybe I'll do a video with full rant and pet peeve and craziness. So anyway, happy Monday morning. Have a good week, everybody. I'll see you again Thursday or Friday, hopefully, with another video and maybe another rant. Who knows? Anyway, have a good one. Oh, fan picks. Hopefully, you have a bunch coming in. I sent a bunch of requests over the weekend. I did take time. I was up late one night doing requests to fishing companies, a lot of reel manufacturers. So try that and see what happens. Anyway, have a good week, everybody. Have a good day.